Today we are continuing with our lesson on the 3 R's, and today our lesson is on reuse. Just to review, what do the 3 R's mean? The 3 R's mean reduce, reuse, and recycle. In our last lesson, we talked about what it means to reduce, and we said that reducing means creating less waste in our environment. Today we are looking at the second R, reuse. What does it mean to reuse? Let us look at the video to find out. Before we throw away things in the trash, we must ask ourselves, can this still be used? Let us look at some examples of things which we could reuse. How can we reuse an old towel? We can use it as a rag, or our pet can sit on it. So we are not throwing it away in the trash, but we are reusing it in a different way. How can we reuse boxes? So we can use the empty boxes to store our toys. We could also use empty boxes to store things we may have lying around the house, right? So you may have some books, mommy may have some dishes, right? Or some old clothes and you want to store it away. So you could put it in the empty box. So instead of throwing the box in the trash, we can reuse it. How can we reuse empty jars? I am sure you would have seen at home mommy putting the pepper sauce into the empty jam jar, right? So, or the empty peanut butter jar. So we can use it to store things, pepper sauce, coins. We could save our coins in a jar, right? You could save buttons in a jar. You could save anything you want once it can fit in the jar. Maybe you have some stickers and you want to save it. So you can put it in the jar and keep it safe. So we are reusing the jar. We are not throwing it in the trash. So we are finding different ways to use it. How can we reuse bags? In our last lesson, we spoke about the first R, which was reduce, and we said that we can reduce the amount of plastic bags in the environment by using reusable bags. So to reuse bags, here we can use reusable bags over and over to carry things. So you can take these bags to the market, you can take it to the grocery, you can take it even to the beach to put your things in it, right? So we'll use the same bags over and over. So one way of reusing bags is using the reusable bags. What have we learned in this lesson? We have learned that to reuse means to find other ways of using things instead of throwing it in the trash. And the examples we did, we said we could reuse boxes, we could reuse towels, we could reuse bags, we could reuse jars. And I'm sure that you can think of many other things that can be reused instead of throwing it away. Here I have an exercise for you to complete. You will write name, date, social studies, the 3 R's, and today we are doing reuse. To reuse means to find different ways of using things instead of throwing it away. Example, boxes, towels, and you will add 2 more things which can be reused. So you are going to pause the video, complete the exercise in your books, and then upload a picture of your work in the classroom. I have come to the end of my lesson. Remember, children, always keep reaching for the stars.